the Icon Group founder and CEO Warathaphon Waratyaworrakul cried and promised full compensation while facing relatives of investing partners who lost their money and died after his company's products failed to sell. Mr. Warathaphon, 41, aka Boss Paul, took part in the popular Hankrasi, Follow Tides, talk program anchored by Kanchai Kamnardploy on TV Channel 3 on Monday, and met relatives of people who died after investing as dealers in the group's products and losing their money. One woman's elder brother, a native of Pheu province, reportedly committed suicide by drinking weed killer after his investment in the group's products bombed out. She said her brother, Nikham, had borrowed about 250,000 baht from their mother to invest in the products, and could not find a way out after his business failed. He committed suicide 2 years ago. Also on the program was the younger sister of a retired government official who had also died. She said her brother was seriously ill, ignored the family's objections and invested 250,000 baht he borrowed from others in the direct sales business of the Icon Group. He spent all his money on training courses and cocoa products that he could not sell. The affected people reportedly invested through the business group's dealers, who they said did not offer any assistance despite their requests. After one investor died, one supervising dealer allegedly invited that person's relative to also invest. Another woman, Pacheri, who suffers from polio, heart disease and hypertension and uses a wheelchair, also took part in the program. She said she lost 170,000 baht invested in products from the Icon Group. The money came from her savings and a loan of about 100,000 from her elder sister. She had high hopes for her investment after a conference with Mr. Warathaphon and other celebrities. Instead, she lost it all. Several others had invested in the business when they tried to generate income during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Warathaphon sometimes cried during the program and said he had been unaware of those investors who were seriously ill, and what became of them, and he was deeply sorry for their loss. His call center had received requests for business assistance, but had never been informed of any suicide by the group's investing vendors, he said. Mr. Warathaphon apologized and promised to accept responsibility and commit his wealth to compensating his investors. He also told Mr. Kanchai, the show's host, that he started his company specifically to do direct marketing. It does both wholesale and retail. Mr. Warathaphon said he had 10 dealers who bought products from his group and marketed the goods through their own dealers and outlets. He said that initially, 6 years ago, his group sold only one collagen product and later expanded to coffee products. He then explored opportunities in dietary supplement products and the Icon Group now had 14 products. Mr. Warathaphon also said his company hired actors and actresses only to present its products, and they did not invite others to invest in the business. The Central Investigation Bureau said on Monday that police had questioned 635 complainants in the case to date, and they said they had lost 232.4 million baht in total investment. Police had also received other complaints online, which raised the total number of complainants in the case to 1,067 people, and their total alleged losses to 378 million baht. Please credit and share this article with others using this link, https://www.bangkokpost.com/thailand/general/288345/icon-boss-cries-as-he-learns-of-investors-deaths. View our policies at http://goo.gl/9hgtd and http://goo.gl/ou6ip. Copyright Bangkok Post PCL. All rights reserved. The popularity of the government and Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra would be eroded if all those accused in the Tak Bai massacre case were allowed to walk free, a prominent law lecturer has warned. Warathaphon, director of the Law Center at Thammasat University, said on Monday the government's failure to bring to justice people accused of responsibility for the 85 deaths during the dispersal of the Tak Bai protest rally 20 years ago could deal a major blow to the Prime Minister, her administration and the Pheu Thai Party. Pheu Thai is promoting its work. The popularity of Ms. Paetongtarn is improving, he said at a Tak Bai remembrance ceremony held at the October 14, 1973 memorial. If the case is not handled in a straightforward manner, it will affect the Prime Minister, said Mr. Prenya, who was a protest leader at the Black May rally in 1992. What the public is watching is the stance of the government and Pheu Thai on this matter, he said. The former student leader said Ms. Paetongtarn had full authority to direct police to arrest those accused under arrest warrants. Under the law, the Prime Minister directly supervised the police force. The popularity of Ms. Paetongtarn had risen due to Pheu Thai's cash handout, and the party was second in popularity only to the People's Party in a poll conducted by the National Institute of Development Administration last month. The 20-year statute of limitations in the Tak Bai case expires on October 25 this year. A total of 14 people have been named and accused of responsibility for the massacre. 85 demonstrators were killed either at the rally scene outside Tak Bai police station in Warathaphon on October 25, 2004, or while being taken to the Army's Chatborirak fortress in Nong Chik district of Pattani. 78 people suffocated during the journey after being stacked like logs on the back of army trucks. Families of the victims and of the many people who were injured sued the authorities responsible. In August this year, the Warathaphon Provincial Court finally accepted the case for trial. The Tak Bai lawsuit is divided into two groups of accused. The first involves 7 authorities involved in issuing and executing the order leading to the deaths of the protesters. The second is people involved in the deaths during transport to the army camp for interrogation. They include 6 army truck drivers. Maj Gen Waratyaworrakul, then commander of the 5th Infantry Division, is in both groups. The accused in the first group are Gen Paisal Waratyaworrakul, then Army Region 4 commander. Maj Gen Waratyaworrakul, then 5th Infantry Division commander. Pol Gen Wongkop Manajan, then Director of the Operations Center, Royal Thai Police Front Office. Pol Lieutenant Gen Manoj Krawong, then Chief of Provincial Police Region 9. Pol Maj Gen Saksamai Phutthakul, then Superintendent of Tak Bai Police Station. Siwa Sengmani, then Deputy Director of the Southern Border Provinces Peace Center. Wicham Thongsong, then Warathaphon Governor. The second group comprises Maj Gen Waratyaworrakul, then 5th Infantry Division Commander. Lieutenant Col Presert Matamin. Sub-Lieutenant Nuthout Luamsai. Wisana Lodsankram. Lieutenant J.G. Wisanakorn Chasarn. Pitiyarn Ka. CPO 3 Ratchadet Sisawin. Lieutenant Ritharong Promrit. The focus is on Gen Paisal, who is currently a Pheu Thai list MP and as such has immunity from prosecution while the parliament is in session. He reportedly went overseas for medical treatment. Continues below. A police officer makes a phone call during a search for former Warathaphon Governor Wicham Thongsong at his house in Muang District in Nakhon Si Thammarat on October 5, 2024. Photo, Najari Raykron. A police officer makes a phone call during a search for former Warathaphon Governor Wicham Thongsong at his house in Muang District in Nakhon Si Thammarat on October 5, 2024. Photo, Najari Raykron. Deputy Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai and other Pheu Thai key members have said they do not know where Gen Paisal is. Gen Paisal and the others are named in court arrest warrants. Gen Paisal is believed to have gone initially to the United Kingdom, and Mr. Siwa to Japan. On October 5, police searched the houses of Pol Lieutenant Gen Manoj in Muang District in Surat Thani and Mr. Wicham in Muang District in Nakhon Si Thammarat, more than a month after the arrest warrants were issued. They came up empty-handed. Unsurprisingly, neither was at home. The Tak Bai massacre occurred when Thaksin Shinawatra, Ms. Paetongtarn's father, was the Prime Minister. Actor Pakorn Boy Chatborirak has met police and told reporters he had terminated his presenter contract with the Icon Group, a direct sales company accused of massive fraud, and was among the damaged parties. The actor accompanied 40 other people to the Consumer Protection Police Division in Bangkok on Monday morning to file complaints against the company his image previously promoted. According to Mr. Pakorn, the Icon Group had used him as a tool to attract people into its circle. His pictures were used without his consent, according to Mr. Pakorn. Mr. Pakorn, 40, said that as he had terminated his contract with the company, he was ready to return the money he earned from it. He said many affected people contacted him because they did not know how to file their complaints. He therefore came along with them on Monday. He said he stood on side with those who lost their money. The actor accused the company of concealing information from him and misleading him. Mr. Pakorn said that he was ready to cooperate with the justice system and was not trying to justify any wrong he may have unknowingly committed. The actor met police a day after popular TV host and actor Paetongtarn had rushed to distance himself from the company. Police said on Monday they had so far questioned 635 complainants in the Icon Group investment case, who said they had lost 232 million baht in total. Warathaphon Waratyaworrakul, 41, chief executive of the group, met Consumer Protection Police on Saturday and said he was saddened to learn people had suffered losses investing in the company's direct sales business. Nakhon Ratchasima, a 31-year-old woman, was arrested after allegedly posting several messages on Facebook pretending to be a young man planning a shooting rampage at 3 shopping centers. The woman, identified by police only as Bang On, was taken into custody at her home in Pak Thong Chai district on Sunday. Nakhon Ratchasima Police Chief Pol Maj Gen Narendra Dansawan said the woman had 4 Facebook user accounts and had a prior police record for theft and firearms offenses. She had no record of treatment for mental illness. The commander quoted Ms. Bang On as saying she posted hoax messages because she was stressed out. She was jobless and had relationship issues with her husband's relatives. The situation has returned to normal. Police will take the suspect to public prosecutors for further legal action on Tuesday, Pol Maj Gen Narendra said on Monday. Ms. Bang On allegedly posted several messages on a Facebook page covering news in the northeastern province on Sunday, pretending to be a young man planning to shoot innocent people at 3 shopping centers. Pictures of a teenage boy, a pistol and ammunition were used illegally with the posts. The threat frightened local people and prompted police to step up security at local malls. Police said they found evidence linking the threatening messages to the suspect's mobile phone. Nakhon Ratchasima was the scene of a shooting rampage in which 30 people were killed in 2020.